why the revolution isn't working yet. I was listening to an amazing episode of Today Explained where they had W. David Marks on, and it was an episode about why media is becoming more conservative. And W. David Marks talked about that what is cool is what is opposite of the mainstream, is what is subversive. That has always been the case. So he was talking about, I mean, there's a million examples throughout history, but he gave the example of the early 2000s after 9/11. What was the mainstream was Americana, was, conservatism, pro-war. And then what was actually cool was whatever the opposite of the mainstream was, which was American Idiot, Green Day, Hail to the Thief, Radiohead. So I just thought that that was a really good example. And then from there we got the millennial optimism of the Obama administration and, pop music and whatnot. And then what became cool was the opposite of that, which is how we got, 4chan bigotry going on the other side of things. And that's how we got the current president we have. And that's how the pendulum swings. So where we are now is that what was the mainstream was, to be more woke, to use the word, seeing more diversity in movies and TV and queer people in movies and TV. So that's how certain figures who may have recently been assassinated rose up as what was cool, because actually, the mainstream was get married later, have kids later, don't go to church, church is lame. So now suddenly what's cool is what is subversive, which is go to church. That's cool. Get married young. That's cool because it's opposite from what everybody else is doing, right? So, you'd think, okay, so from there, it'll swing back because that's become the mainstream. But the problem is our current movements are seen as cringe. Like the, obviously the women's march, which I did go to, it was seen as cringe. The pink hats and everything, the earnestness to it was uncool. The No Kings protest, I thought it was cool, but allegedly it was for old people. So, the revolution won't work as far as media and the output, the external of it, while it's still cringe. Until there's something that actually seems subversive, it's not going to be cool. So what is that thing? I'm curious. Sound off.